Tingles with light. Hello, and welcome to our vinegar shop today. Very glad you've been able to stop by. So, can I help you out with a little bit of a tasting? Okay, so we have a selection here of 4 different vinegars. So they do range from your least sweet up to your most sweet. I would almost call this a dessert vinegar. So I will take you through each one of these and we'll be able to give them a bit of a taste. But first, let me show you our beautiful vessel that you'll be tasting in today. So if you've never seen one of these before, this is a vinegar tasting glass. These are handmade for us. They're hand blown and they are quite beautiful pieces and have quite amazing functions as well. So when you do go to taste, if you grab with these 3 fingers, you put your index finger at the top of this little nub, your middle finger at the bottom, and your thumb will come around on that side. And so that will allow you to control the flow of the vinegar into your mouth. So the other feature you may see is up here at the top. We have a nice cone which helps spread the vinegar around, and that makes the aroma much easier to detect for your nose, and it really helps with just being able to also see the viscosity of the vinegar. So as you swirl it around, you can see how much how viscous it is. This glass is made for us by Dr. Renoff, which is a German company, and they have this beautiful, beautiful logo, which is these 3 peacocks, and they're there to symbolize the beautiful variety of flavors in vinegars, which I hope we'll be able to showcase for you today with these 4 here. So we will get you a fresh glass for each vinegar. So the first vinegar that I have for you here, obviously you can see it is unbranded, but don't let that deter you for it. This is a aged red wine vinegar. It has not been sweetened at all, so it will be quite tart on the tongue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It has a very strong mouthfeel, and if you can see in the bottle, it's quite liquidy and not super viscous. This one comes in the bottle, as you see here, with the cork at the top. It does have a little handy spout here, so to make pouring easier. So we'll pour that for you. Give you a little bit there. So here you go. Have a try of that. little strong. No, but you can definitely taste that it's been aged. Yeah, it's quite good. So this vinegar is recommended to go with particularly your type cucumbers. It goes quite well with fishes and that sort of meal. Even though it has quite a strong flavor, it melds very nicely with very delicate flavors. So that's what we recommend for that one. Next we have is this Coriol sweet aged vinegar, and this is quite a spectacular vinegar. This is aged in barrel for 7 years. It has a little bit of a balsamic tone, but a little bit lighter than your typical balsamic, and has a little bit of a wine flavor as well. It's sweet and has a little bit of viscosity, but it is quite gorgeous. So it's made by Coriol, who are in McLaren Vale. They have a few other vinegars as well, and they do wines as well. But this, I feel, is a true masterpiece from them. So we'll open that up and give you a taste. So this one, you can see, has a little bit of a pouring top, and you can see as you swirl it around in the glass that it's a little bit more viscous. So if you give that a smell, it's quite a gorgeous aroma, doesn't it? So why don't you just have a little bit of that? No, it's quite good, isn't it? I love that one. I think it goes really well in kind of your modern Australian stir fries type. Not necessarily like an Asian type stir fry, but if you're just kind of chopping up some veggies from the garden, throwing some beef or lamb or chicken in there, it really complements and can really add a really gorgeous flavor to anything like that. Obviously goes really nicely in a vinaigrette or anything like that as well. Nice marinade as well. Yeah. Oh, I think it's quite good. So next we have this absolutely decadent vinegar. You can see it has a gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is a white wine liqueur Australian vinegar from Pukara State. So Pukara State is in New South Wales, and they have quite a range. I have another one here, but they have about 6 or 7 different types of very fine vinegars. So if you do like either of these, then we may have to arrange another tasting for you to assess their full range. So you can see this has a gorgeous golden color. It goes really nicely with a little bit of a lighter salad. I think any salad that has like citrus in it especially pairs really well with this. And this is really nice if you've got a roast chicken or anything like that to just add it on at the end. Goes really, really nicely. So let me pour a little bit of this for you to try. So this one actually comes with a full kind of salad pourer. You can see that just oozes out. It is almost like honey. That little drip. So let me just pop the lid back on. That one. Put it back up. But you can see on that one, it really does coat the glass quite a bit. And you can really, the glass really brings out the smell, doesn't it? So I'll give that to you. Yeah, it does have a bit of a honey taste. There's no honey in it. It's just the white wine vinegar, some sugar, and water, actually. Yeah, it's quite a remarkable flavor, isn't it? I absolutely adore it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I find that so easy to drink. But if you want one that's even easier to drink, then welcome to our last bottle. This is a fig Australian balsamic vinegar. It's not quite as syrupy as the last one, but it has a very deep, rich fig flavor, and I think it complements fruits quite well. That fig really just brings it out. Give you a little bit of a taste. This one doesn't have any sort of guide at the top, so it's a little harder to get the amount you're looking for. I almost spilled a little bit. Delicious mistake there. So you can see it's not quite as viscous as the last one, but this goes quite nicely in something like a fruit salad. It's gorgeous added to a really fine dessert, something like a creme brulee or on top of a vanilla bean ice cream. I think it really complements desserts quite well. But don't be afraid to use it in your more savory dishes. It goes lovely with a salad, goes lovely with meats as a marinade, and just has a gorgeous, gorgeous flavor. So if you have a whiff of it, you can smell already just that depth of aroma, but I'll let you taste that. Yeah, oh, it's quite good, isn't it? Yeah, you want some more? Okay, let me take our lid back off. Pour you a little bit more. That look like a nice little serving. Put that one back up. That's very easy to drink, isn't it? Here, I'll give that to you. So, Vinegar can also be used, obviously I've told you, more of your traditional serving settings, but it can be a real palate enhancer. So if you have a little bit of vinegar right before you go to have a meal, especially something with delicate flavors like a sushi or a really fine fish or a really rich type meal, like a white pasta dish, it can really, really enhance the flavors, much like a wine and cheese pairing, which it does also is a really nice precursor to cheese. So that's, if you are interested in vinegar in that form, then I may recommend to you actually purchasing your own glass, because as you've probably experienced today, there's no better way to drink vinegar than out of a vinegar glass. So, would you like any of our collection or a vinegar glass? Yeah? Okay, well, we'll give you the glass that we have right here, and that bottle, we'll get you one from the back. Obviously that's our tester, so we'll get that for you, and you are really gonna enjoy that. Thank you for coming in. It's been a pleasure working with you today.